Good morning. This is Giovanni Gallucci, joined by Chloe Dawn and Rachel Donovan, and this is the Daily Trend Report.
Morning, Giovanni.
Morning, both of you.
Rachel, birthday was yesterday. You survived 27?
Spent it on a 2-lane with the windows down and bad gas station coffee. Best one yet.
That'll do it. Today we've got clean label food, the outdoor lane, and content, social, and AI. Let's get into it.
Beef tallow just did $1.1 billion in sales, up 275% in a single year.
Chloe, that number's almost hard to believe. Who pulled it?
Clark had it first, and Kendall landed the same figure. ConAgra's double cooking its Rebel Roots fries in tallow now and printing it big on the front of the bag. Oots put out a Boulder Canyon chip fried in it. Steak and Shake's running tallow fries right on the menu.
And Whole Foods named it the top food trend of the year, so big food's all the way in.
Here's the part that matters. None of these giants invented this. Home cooks and small clean label brands were rendering tallow and yelling about seed oils for years. The big guys laughed at it. Then they got out the press release.
So the parade started without them, and they sprinted to the front of it.
Every single time. And the exact customer chasing tallow can smell a bandwagon from a mile out.
Let me push on the dumb version of this, though. A small brand sees ConAgra do it and panics, figures the giant just ate their whole pitch.
Backwards. The giant just validated your pitch at $1 billion scale. And watch what they actually shipped. It's the same ultra-processed product with one fat swapped and a tallow flash slapped on the front. That's a costume. The base didn't change.
Right, that's the reformulation theater. Doritos with no artificial dye, same shelf-stable everything underneath.
Same move. The thing they can't fake is that you were simple before it was a headline. That's not an ingredient. That's a story, and a story is content.
And clean food was never a trend anyway. It's a return. We used to know how to eat.
Exactly. So the play isn't to out-clean a reformulation budget. You'll lose that. The play is to put the proof on camera because the Giants account literally can't.
Show the work instead of saying the word.
Every time. Don't write all natural in your bio. Film the render. Film the short ingredient list next to the category norm. Let the contrast do the talking.
And there's a longer play here too, not just the one-off post.
There is. Most people have no idea how rendered fat actually works. Why it fries different, why it browns different. That mystery is yours. Build a standing weekly explainer where you teach one thing about the ingredient. By week 6, you're not a snack brand. You're the person who knows fat cold.
And that's a series a reformulating giant can never run. Their legal team would never let the spokesperson have an actual opinion.
Right. The depth is the moat. The giant has the budget. You have the knowledge and a face willing to use it.
Tell the truth faster than they can. That's the whole thing. Okay, 3 things you can actually do with that today. 1. Film the render, don't claim it. The jar of tallow going into the pan is the post. A now with tallow flash on a bag can't touch real footage of you doing the thing.
2. Plant a dated flag. Pull an old label or an old post and say, "We never fried in seed oil. Here's the receipt from years back." That's a post the latecomer literally can't make.
3. Put the founder on camera with the contrast. The big guys just changed their formula. We never had to. That point of view is the one thing a corporate account can't generate. The fastest growing outdoor customer right now isn't a gearhead. It's a tired parent trying to get a kid off a screen for the summer.
Rachel, what's the signal under that?
Kendall pulled the Pinterest numbers, and they aren't subtle. Family trip vision board, up 545%. No phone summer, up 340. Screen-free activities, up 200. Eddie's report had the same thing from the gear side. A whole guide built around camping with teenagers.
500% isn't a vibe. That's a spend with a deadline on it.
That's exactly it. This is planning behavior. Dollars, intent, and a calendar. And most outdoor brands are answering it with the same hero shot of a childless couple on an alpine summit.
Which the parent in the minivan relates to about as much as a screen door on a submarine.
None at all. Here's the emotion everybody misses. That parent isn't buying adventure, they're buying relief. They're a little nervous the whole trip falls apart by hour 2, and they want somebody to tell them it's doable and then hand them the steps.
So the brand that wins isn't the one with the prettiest mountain.
It's the one that handed a nervous parent a plan. A tent is a transaction. Teaching a family how to run a first camp out with 3 kids and no tablet, that's a relationship. That parent comes back next season and brings 2 more families with them.
And it ties into that whole no-phone granny hobbies turn. People are romanticizing the offline thing. The content that wins is about the offline thing, not about being online.
Right, so you make the ritual the content. The vision board, the car pack, the printed camp games card. The gear's in there, but it's the thing that makes the plan work, not the hero.
And the timing's now, not August.
June's the planning window. The search and the spend happen at the vision board stage. You ship the plan before they pack, not the recap after they're home.
Post the trip people are about to take, not the one you already took.
Rachel, what's the quarter-out version of this? Not just one checklist.
Make it a standing series. Within a tank of gas, 1 drivable, mappable family loop a week. Named stops and all. Specificity is what gets a post saved. Generic top 10 lists get scrolled.
And it builds an audience you actually own over a season.
That's the point. Then you turn it back on the audience. Invite parents to send the first campout that went sideways. The rain, the forgotten stove, the kid who hated it and then didn't. You run their stories. Now the brand's the quiet narrator, and the community's the star.
That's a content engine, not a campaign. It feeds itself.
3 moves before we move on. 1. Post the plan, not the product. A printable first campout checklist will outsave your gear carousel every time. The download's the hook. The gear just rides along.
2. Frame every post as relief. Here's how this goes smoothly, not here's how epic this could be. Talk straight to the parent who's worried it won't.
3. Show the mild chaos. The kid melting down, the tent fighting back, then the marshmallow. Staged perfection reads fake. The real moment gets the comments.
In one 48-hour window this week, every major platform shipped a one-click AI content machine. TikTok's got an AI ad agent. Snapchat's got chatbot ad creation. LinkedIn will now write your brand voice for you.
All of it dropped at Cannes, basically at once.
Eddie ran the through line, Kendall flagged the same flood, and Jamie put one word on it I keep coming back to: trust. When everybody can auto-generate the same on-brand post, the only thing left worth anything is a point of view a prompt can't fake.
So the floor didn't go up. It fell out from under everybody.
That's the read. Average content just became free, and free means worthless. Your whole feed's about to fill with technically fine, totally forgettable stuff that all rhymes.
And the brands getting it wrong are the ones using these tools to make 10 times more of the same beige thing.
They automated the wrong half. The easy half was always production. The hard half is having something to say, and they left that one undone.
Travis framed the whole week as the same story. People don't trust the machine output, and they can tell when they're looking at it.
They can. AI didn't replace creativity. It replaced excuses. Use it for the chores, never for the voice.
And the scarce thing now is just a real face saying a real thing. That's it.
That's the entire game. Your voice is the only unfair advantage you've got left, and it's the cheapest one to use if you're small.
The little operator wins this one. You don't need a media budget to have an opinion.
You don't. A solo brand with a real take beats a Fortune 500 with a brand kit all day. So stop measuring success by how much you can make. Measure it by whether a person actually wanted to hear from you.
There's a money side to this too, though. Travis's read was the middle layer collapsing. Talent and small brands going direct, cutting out whoever stood between them and the check.
Which is the same lesson from a different door. Reach you borrow can be throttled or repriced overnight. An audience you own, an email list, a community, a customer file, that moves with you. The platforms handing out free AI machines aren't doing you a favor. They're keeping you renting.
So the quiet move, while everybody chases the shiny tool, is to build the thing you keep.
Every time. Use the week's noise to grow an owned audience, not just a feed. And if you're going to borrow trust, borrow it on purpose. Co-create a recurring series with one creator whose people already trust them, instead of grinding a cold account.
One real collaboration beats 100 auto-generated posts.
Here's what to actually do with all of that. 1. Run the regeneration test. Pull your last 10 posts. Kill anything a competitor could recreate in one prompt. What survives is your actual brand.
2. Move your face to the front. Let the AI do the drafts and the resizing. Put your actual person on the part the audience came to see.
3. Publish proof, not polish. A real field test, real numbers, a real here's what flopped. A prompt can't hallucinate your receipts.
That's the show. If everything we just covered lands for you, that the machine makes the noise and a human point of view is the moat, that's the whole thing I do at gallucci.net. Short-form video, carousels, articles, the full content stack, built in your voice instead of a beige one. I can run it for your brand. gallucci.net or DM at gallucci.net on Instagram or LinkedIn.
Thanks for listening.
Talk tomorrow.